Okay, so my eyes are done using our new palette. If you haven't watched my video, you want to see how to use my palette for outer glow. And these are the colors that I have on my face right now. And what I'm going to do now is introduce you to our new concealers. We have multi-benefit concealers. You may be currently using our under eye corrector, which again, I think is a fabulous product. It has a doe foot applicator and you're able to apply right where you need to apply it. And then our perfecting concealers are more skin tone. And then you can use this to hide redness or blemishes and that sort of thing. So these are our concealers. But here's the deal, if you're one of my beautiful bronze skin tone clients, this peach under eye corrector did not work for you. It didn't. And now Mary Kay has come up with new concealers that work with your skin tone and our skin tone, so everybody can have an under eye corrector. I'm so excited. If you are one of my beautiful bronze skin toned clients and you're watching this video, please hit me up and get together with me to try the Deep Peach under eye corrector so I can see how it looks on you and you can try it. I would love to get your opinion of it because it comes out kind of orangey red, but when you put your skin tone concealer over top of it, it looks absolutely flawless. So I would love, love, love to get together with you. And so these are the new tubes of concealer. And please don't think, oh my gosh, they're so tiny. You seriously only need a little dot of these products for them to work. And they're called multi-benefit because they have skincare benefits. Not You're not just hiding things on your skin, you're healing things on your skin. So it has vitamin E, all of our new multi-benefit corrector, under eye corrector multi-benefit concealers have vitamin E. It's a powerful antioxidant that helps fight free radicals that cause wrinkles on your skin. Then we have plant derived glycerin, which helps skin moisture. So if you typically don't wear an under eye corrector because you feel like it goes in all the cracks and crevices, then you need this under eye corrector because it actually adds moisture to your skin. It increases the moisture. It won't look dry and flaky, okay? And then it has licorice extract, shown to reduce key cause of discoloration. Did you just hear what I just said? So you're probably using your under eye corrector because you have discoloration, or you're using a concealer to hide discoloration. It's actually going to heal and improve your uneven skin tone by using these products. And so that's just like our CC cream. Our CC cream does the exact same thing. And if you're not familiar with our CC cream is another lightweight foundation that has SPF of 15 in it, but it's color correcting cream. And so not only does it even your skin tone as you put it on, but it evens your skin tone over time. So the more you use it, the less discoloration, uneven skin tone you will have. Okay, so I'm gonna get started with this guy, and let me make sure I have the right. Yes, I have the right brush right here. But see how it's like a pointy end to it, and so this is the light peach under. Oh, look at that! I don't want to put that on my face. There's so much that just squeezed out. So these little tubes are gonna last quite a long time. So I squeezed out a little too much. So I just put it. I caught it with my finger. So I'm just gonna put it on my cream brush and put it right where I need it. I did not put it right where I need it, so I'm gonna wipe that off. I'm gonna put it right where I need it under my eye in the darker eye area. And so this is the Peach Under Eye Corrector. We put it on last night and it was really all I needed. I don't need to really cover with the concealer because then I'm going to put my foundation right over top of it. But look at how much brighter this eye area is now that I put the light peach. So if you are ivory or beige skin tone, you want the light peach under eye corrector. If you are or if you are bronze skin tone, then you want the deep peach. And let me just show you here. This is our handy dandy chart. These are the shades that we currently have. Look at, there's not enough. There's not enough for our beautiful bronze skin tones. You weren't able to really use all of these. And then some of ours, I have to be honest, came out a little bit orange. Like our deep beige concealer was a little bit orange sometimes. And then this is our under eye corrector. Now these are our new ones. You can see we have 3 different shades for light. I'm actually going to use the light 3, and I'm a beige foundation, but I'm going to use the light 3 shade, which is in the very last one here, light 3. And then we have medium for all of our like deep beige foundations. You might be Hispanic, Italian, you just tan a lot, you're a white woman who tans a lot, then you're going to use these. And then for our bronze sisters, we have these beige 1, 2, and 3. And then these are the different under eye correctors. So you can see this is the light peach I just put on, and then we have dark peach for our bronze skin tone. So we have something for everyone now, which is super duper exciting. So I'm going to use the rest of this. Look, I was one little squirt, and it's enough to cover both eyes. So I'm going to just put this on under my eye. I'm telling you, a little dot goes a long way. I probably have way too much on, but I am going to use my concealer to cover it. So I probably have way too much on right now, but you can see easily on the camera that this works. This is an under eye corrector. It's amazing. And again, a teeny tiny bit is going to go a long way. Now, I have a little bit of a blemish right here on my cheek. I don't know if you can see it with the lighting, but it's right here. So I'm going to use again, this is light 3. I'm just going to squirt a little tiny dot on my finger. That's it. Just that little tiny amount to cover my blemish. I have a little one starting under my nose. Let's see here. I'm put a little bit on my cheek, a little bit under my nose, maybe a little over here. If you have redness around your nose area, like right here, you can apply concealer to hide that redness. I have a little redness on my nose. I'm going to the dermatologist this month to check and make sure I don't have any issues, because I've gotten way too much sun when we ride our motorcycle over the years. It's crazy to me how your skin has all this damage that doesn't pop up until you're in your 40s. I always wore sunscreen because I always wore my Mary Kay, but we'd be riding for like 8-10 hours and I wouldn't reapply. So look at that, blends in perfectly. So my foundation shade, I'm in between right now, which we're going to talk about. I'm in between right now because it's fall. So my summer shade is beige N190. My winter shade is beige N150. Okay, so I'm in between, but I'm telling you that so that whatever shade you are, you would know. I just used the light 3 concealer and it blended into my skin perfectly and hid everything I needed to hide. So now you're in between seasons. What do? You actually have to combine your summer and winter colors. And so this is how I do it. This is my summer color. This is beige N190. I'm going to put it on the back of my hand. Just a dot. Well, maybe a little bit more. There we go. A dot like that. And then I'm also going to put beige N150, which is my winter color. I tried to use my winter color by itself yesterday and my skin was just way too light. So I'm putting 2 dots on the back of my hand. And then I'm going to use my liquid foundation brush, which needs to be washed, but don't judge me, okay? It's been busy. You know, some of you may not know I am coaching volleyball now. So I'm doing volleyball and Mary Kay and trying to spend time with my husband. So then I blend the two together. Do you see that? I'm blending the two together, and then I'm going to apply it all over my face. And it's such a better color. Like I said, my winter color is too light. My summer color is too dark, so I have to blend the two together. So don't return your summer color saying, oh my gosh, Jerry Lynn, this is way too dark for my skin. That's how dark you were in the summer. You're going to need it next year. And then you need your lighter color for your winter. So blend the two together while you're in the middle. Now, I put the concealer under my eye, so what I'm going to do is what's called stippling. See how I'm just brushing my foundation on the rest of my face? But where I put my concealer, I'm bouncing the brush up and down. That's called stippling. And it's just going to, oh my gosh, look how pretty that is. You can't even tell I have concealer on. I love it. Okay, and I'm going to blend the last 2 little dots together to do this side of my face. Go stipple under my eye. Come out here, make sure my whole face is covered. Now I did put concealer on this blemish, so I'm going to stipple over that. Brush my nose. Go on my chin. So this is how you move from one season to the next and make sure you always have the right foundation shade. Look at the eye color starting to pop out. That's why I always love to do my eye color before my foundation. So now that my skin is all one color, my eye makeup looks amazing. And this is the Outer Glow eye color palette. That's new, limited edition. So if you love it, you got to get it before it sells out. There you go. My foundation is done. My eyes are done. And I'm going to quickly show you our brow kit because I still have some. These were limited edition. And I love it. I always get compliments, believe it or not. I mean, who compliments eyebrows? But women today, it's such a fashion thing that I get compliments on my eyebrows every time I use it. So it comes with a brush that has a brush on each end. So one you're going to put in the pomade. This is a pomade. What is a pomade? A pomade is simply a waxy substance that you're going to put in your brows. So when you put the color in, the color has something to stick to. So if you have really thin brows and you really don't have hair, I recommend using this because it'll put a waxy substance, and then you put the color. I flip the brush over and you put the color right over top of that, and now the color is sticking to the pomade, which is that waxy substance, and it's filling in my brow. Look at, does that make a huge difference? You can see this brow. You can't really see this brow. Okay, so I'm going to flip it over again, put it back in the pomade. And all I'm doing is following my natural brow. My hair is a little in the way. Following my natural brow. Now you want to make sure that you tweeze your brow and you don't have any brows in places where you don't want them. And I will show you how to determine that in just a second. I'm just coloring in. Now, this brow kit does have a highlighter that you're supposed to just use your finger and put it right under your brow to highlight it. Now, if you're deep set eyes like I am, you really don't want to highlight your brow because your brow naturally is pronounced. But I just put it on so you could see how it changes the look a little bit. It brightened right under my brow there. And then it has a spoolie. This is called a spoolie. And you just brush the color through your brow hairs. Now I will show you, I don't know if you can see, but I blended it right off of my brow. So it just wipes right off. It's really easy to clean up. And then let me show you how you make sure your brows are in the right place and you don't have any stray. That's the word I was looking for, stray brows. Okay, so the way you determine is you put this on the outer, nope, put it at the top of your nostril. Like, see where you have that little dent in your nostril? And go straight up. If you have any brow hairs on the inside, you have to tweeze them. And then you turn it to the outer part of your eye. You bring it down to the outside of your nostril. Bring it right on the outer part of your eye. And that is where your eyebrow should end. If it doesn't, you need to extend it. A lot of women, their brows stop like right about here. So you need to extend it. If you have any brow hairs that are out here, you need to tweeze them. Okay? And then going back to, it's hard to do this I'll do it in my mirror and then I'll do it over here. But go back to the notch in your nostril and go through the iris of your eye. And that's where your arch should go. So if you would be using a pencil, which I might have one here. Yes. If you'd be using one of our brow liners, our definers, they're called. They're very, very thin. And you can fill in. See how thin that is? You can fill in your brows if you want. But this is easy to use because you just put a polka dot, and then move this down and a polka dot. And then you have like a stencil for where your brows should be. And then you just fill in where you're missing brows. You tweeze where you have too much brow. And there you go. Little tip on your brows. So eyes are done. Face is done. New concealers. Oh, you probably want to know how much they are. They are $18, I believe. Why is the price sell on this page? 18. Yep, they're 18 each. So regular multi-benefit concealer skin tone, and then light peach for under your eyes, and deep peach if you're bronze skin tone. I hope that helps everyone. Thanks for watching.